Hello, hello! We made it! It's day 12 of the 'Tis the Season Scrappin' series, the last day. Finally here, I can't believe it. I'm kind of sad, but I'm kind of ready to move on. I feel like I've captured my Christmas season from last year and time to do some other things and capture today's moments. Speaking of today, my guest is Laura Whitaker. Laura creates sketches. She creates amazing pages. She does tutorials. Go check out her channel. She's wonderful. So I am going to work with the Fa La La collection from Crate Paper today. I got this collection brand new this year, and this is the very first page I've made with it. Now, I have used pieces of it from my Hip Kit Club, but I bought everything in the collection, of course. It's the only winter collection I bought this year, so I wanted to tear into it. So I am using a picture of the kiddos and Santa, and I am actually scrap lifting myself. So if you go way back into my videos and go to my process number 23, this is number 144, but 23, it's called That's My Girl. And I am kind of scrap lifting the design of that page because I really liked the page. So that page had like an arc in it, and it was like a large edge of a circle. So I'm going to focus my photo on that large arc. So that's why you saw me do my gesso that way. And I am using the packaging technique and a couple Distress Oxide inks. The green, dark green, is called Lucky Clover, I think. And it kind of comes out, I wish it was more pine green. It's a little bit more, I was going to say spruce, but a spruce is a pine. So that doesn't work. It has a lot of blue in it, and I wish it was more dark green. But it's still very pretty. And I used the other green one, the lime colored one, and then I used a little of I had to bring out a mist, and this is called Tan and Balm. It's from Studio Calico, and I just splattered a little bit of that on there too. So I told you I was scrap lifting a design that I did a while ago, and the design had this arc, and over the arc I put some light pieces of washi and stitched over it. So I pulled out some washi stash, my gold specifically, and I found this washi tape. I don't use washi enough. I wish I used it more. I should make myself use it more because it's so beautiful. And it's really hard to see, but it has little tiny pink and blue dots and then gold shimmery dots as well. And I am kind of just loosely following my arc here. And I like how that looks. And I love how an arc, instead of a straight line across the page, just kind of flows. And I was envisioning like the edge of a wreath or something. And that's why I was kind of creating this arc design. So then I found this really, really thin washi tape. This was also brand new. I've never used this before. And it has a beautiful gold shimmer on it. And I put all that down. I like that. And I stitch over it with gold thread. It's really pretty. Guess what? I end up taking off that really thin washi tape. It's pretty, but it just stood out too much once I started embellishing. So I have my photo there. And the first thing I saw was this piece of chipboard that says Believe. And of course, it's a picture with Santa. I mean, what better caption than Believe? I don't end up using that though, and I keep it there. I really wanted to use it, but the black and white just didn't fit with the rest of the feel of my page in the end. But I do find something else that says Believe on it. So I'm going to start by putting my photo on some pattern paper here, and the 6x6 paper pad of this collection is really pretty, and you'll see me flipping through here, some of the papers actually have gold foiled pieces on them, whereas the 12x12 of each of these designs are not gold foiled. The 6x6 has some little gold foiled bits, so really pretty. So I picked a kind of a busy red pattern, but it didn't really, the fact that it was busy and I was only going to use a little bit of it, it didn't, the design wasn't too overpowering, so that works behind the sides of my photo there. And then I had to go to another collection. This is from the Crate Paper Snow and Cocoa collection. Is that what it is? Snow and Cocoa. And because I wanted a little piece of blue, and I couldn't find the exact color blue I wanted in the Fa La La collection. So I pulled out a little piece of blue from that collection. And I'm just going to, again, add that as another layer here on the side. So, and these are just different size layers, strips. I'm just totally randomly cutting them and kind of altering them. So I opened up the die cut pack, and the first thing I was drawn to are those gorgeous gold glitter snowflakes. I pulled out a little Christmas tree. There's a lot in these packs that, this particular pack that I will use. I just love that pack. That there's two like little separate packages of die cuts, and I guess the first one I went through was bigger pieces, and these ones are a little bit smaller. But I will actually use some of the bigger ones. I don't tend to use a lot of the big die cuts, but I like the smaller ones. But yeah, I definitely like this pack. So I have just I'm picking out and putting things on my page that I think I will use, and then anything I know for sure I'm not going to use, I'm kind of sticking over in a tray over to my right. The ho 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 is a must, again, with the Santa page. And because I have that gold glitter, I'm going to have to bring a few other gold glitter things in here. The little Mary flag that's sticking up from the top, I don't know if you can tell, but the top of that has like a little round glitter ball on the top. So that will be another glittery element. I tucked a little Christmas tree back there behind the corner, or behind the right side, and then the gold snowflake underneath that. And this comes together pretty quickly because I am literally just kind of layering and working off the sides. However, I get the basics down, but then I spend a lot of time, fidgeting with little minuscule movements, like these little branches, for example. Like I said, I was envisioning kind of like the edge of a wreath, and I was thinking of how pretty it would be to have like little sprigs of pine coming up. Perhaps I should have used a cut file or something a little bit bigger, but I was trying to make these stickers work with the pine branches, so I do end up moving them from there. But that was kind of, and I kind of go away from the whole wreath idea, but yeah, so I'll come back to that. I wanted something to fill in over there on the right, and I was trying to keep, a lot of my bigger embellishments within that arc, so on the right side. I love that fa la la banner. Fa la 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 banner. And I wasn't sure if I was going to keep it there because the one thing I don't like about it is the far right end of that little banner. It's kind of like floating in space. It's not anchored to anything. So that bothers me a tiny bit. But I don't let it get to me. What else did I do? A couple star stickers, some chipboard. Okay, so here's where I decide that I've gotten all these embellishments on, and that line of the darker washi tape was just kind of overpowering the design. And it just was totally, because that was a curved line, and then the fa la la banner is a little curved. I just felt like it was not flowing very well. So I'm going to take this darker little strip of washi tape off, and then I go back and add a few more. I had stitched over it, so that's why it's difficult here for pulling off. But then I just went through and stitched a few more lines. You can see I moved a couple of the branches and things around, but for the most part, things are still organized in the same way. And then I thought, instead of adding washi tape to that arc, that I will just scatter some stars on it. And I love how it kind of looks like the stars are flowing. And then fitting in perfectly was this little star paper clip. And the only thing that bothers me about those paper clips is they're super cute, but I want to be able to see the back side of it. Like, that's a star shape too. It would be so cute if you could see the whole clip, but I guess it would work maybe over an acetate or something, but obviously it doesn't work over the photo, but whatever, it's still super cute. A few more stars scattered here on this arc that I pulled from that puffy sticker sheet. I considered taking the little flag out, but yeah, I like it there. So everything's good. It's where I want it. Now it's time to start gluing. Had a little issue with my glue. It gets clogged, probably because I just leave it on the desk. Sometimes it ends up on its side, and then the nozzle gets clogged and not cleared out, and I have to take a needle and clean it out. But it is my favorite glue, so I will keep using it. All right, just gluing all this stuff down. I'm gluing everything down, even the things that are sticky already, I still glue down because they tend to come up sometimes. And I really don't do too much else, I don't think. I go back and add my journaling. I was also considering adding some sequins to do a few sparkles, but I felt that there was enough gold glitter on there to satisfy my need for sparkly things. There's the little green sticker that I found that also said believe. So yeah, I didn't use that black word believe, but I'm sure I will find another page to use it on. So we go see this same Santa every year, and I don't know if we're just lucky or if nobody else knows about this place, because whenever we go, there is nobody else there. and the kids get to spend like quality time with Santa, and they get to talk to him about their lists, and they talked about holiday traditions, and they just enjoyed it, and it was such a special time. So I love going here to see Santa, and he was a really good Santa. Okay, stars are done. Is it done? Yeah, it's done. That's it. That went pretty fast. So just a lot of embellishing. So I love how this looks. It's super cute. I love the colors. I'm loving these Distress Oxide inks. So pretty. I love the stitching there with the stars and the gold button, star button, which I forgot to mention, but that is it. So this wraps up day 12 of 'Tis the Season. What a fast 12 days this has been. I really hope that you've been inspired to create some holiday pages. Thank you all so much for your comments. I will get to them and get back to you within the next week or so. So I really appreciate it, and I might have a surprise for you tomorrow. Okay, I do have a surprise for you tomorrow. I have another video coming up tomorrow, so it's actually going to be the 13 days of Christmas. Because you've all been so good this year. No, it's really because I have a design team assignment, and I might as well combine it with the 12 days of Christmas. Now the 13 days of Christmas. So thank you so much. Stop by tomorrow for that is definitely the last day. And stay scrappy, friends. Bye-bye.